Then I did do it after all.
What?
Why, founded the first city. Enoch, it was called. I found it at the beginning of time and named it after my son.
You have a son? How come you never told me?
I wasn't sure it really happened. I'd read Cain was supposed to have done those things, but whether that king was me or not, I couldn't tell.
That means I have a nephew.
But it all did happen. I was the first king. I built this place and I ruled it for 200 years. The first city, the first civilization.
What was he like?
Who?
Your son.
I don't know. For some reason I picture him with a mustache. He ruled 150 years, a long time even then.
Then what happened?
The world as it tends to do got worse. There were wars, revolts. They tried to build a tower to heaven, and that ended badly. And then there was a flood. It all led to nothing. Just a phenomenal waste.
Do you think he might still be around somewhere?
Who?
Enoch.
How should I know? Till a short time ago I didn't even remember any of this even occurred.
If we did find him, maybe he'd call me Uncle Abel. I'd really like that. It's just been the two of us for so long.
Abel, what are you blathering about? What we are now has nothing to do with what we were then. The fact that I once had a son is of no more relevance than the fact that you once herded sheep.
Uncle Abel.
Ugh. Abel, if you don't stop gibbering about your supposed nephew, I'm going to... I swear, if the rest of our family bears any resemblance to you, then relatives are the last thing we need to find. Well, Goldie, here we are. The Goldie Factor Part 3. Impressive, isn't it? They kept visitors out since the beginning of time, but not us. I'm with her. See? You're a celebrity. Look at it, Goldie. No living creature has ever seen this place since we were expelled countless millennia ago. You could find every plant and animal in the world here once. The streams were clear and sweet, and the trees were heavy with fruit. But that there are only two trees that really matter. They're the ones we were expelled to protect. They should be just ahead, Goldie. Just ahead, we'll see what I was told I'd never see again. Yes, I think that's... Yes, look at them. The tree of life and the tree of knowledge. Fresh and full as when we left. I never saw this day would come. If I'd arms and legs, I'd dance, and I will dance, Goldie. With your help, I'll soon have a second chance at paradise. Weep! Oh no. You can't get cold feet now. You must help me. You will help me. You can make it easy or you can make it hard, but in the end, you'll do as I say. Now go over to those trees and touch their trunks, do you hear me? Go over and touch the trees. Come along, Tubby. Keep the pace. If the snake did it without legs, you can with your gut. Ugh. Maybe you do better without legs yourself, you oaf. Next time you fall, I'll leave you there.
Sorry.
Say if you went. Come on, he's gone over that ridge. Look, he stopped. I don't see Goldie, though.
What's that thing?
Looks like some kind of nest. Made of... Those aren't branches, are they?
They're bones. Golden bones.
Gregory, what is this? Is Goldie hiding in there?
Kayla, look.
God, it's a skeleton.
It's gold, too.
Gregory, stop that. Why is he making that racket?
I don't know, maybe because of all the dead gargoyles.
Blast it, I wish someone would tell me what's going on. Is this Goldie? Did she suddenly get big and die? If not, why did Gregory take us here?
Maybe it smelled like Goldie. Maybe it's Goldie's home.
But clearly Goldie isn't here now. If this is as far as Gregory can take us, then I'd say we're in a pack of Arr! Arr! Look. There's something down there. Looks almost like a farm of some sort. Come on, Jiggles. Time to lose a few more pounds. Just hope this time he takes us to Goldie. You see, Goldie, there's nothing to fear and everything to look forward to. In just a little while, the fall will never have happened. Eden will again bloom and be fruitful. Hatred and violence will cease, and you'll have done it. What a gift you're giving to the world. Now, put your foot on the stone at the center of my turban. Good girl. Do you feel that? Calm. Be calm now and listen. Now the serpent was the shrewdest of all the wild beasts that the Lord had made. He said to the woman, Did God really say you shall not eat of any tree of the garden? The woman replied to the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the other trees of the garden. It is only the fruit of the tree in the middle of the garden that God said you shall not eat or touch it, lest you die. And the serpent said to the woman, You are right. To eat of the tree would be certain death. Refrain from tasting its fruit and dwell peacefully in Eden until the end of time. And she did refrain, and so dwelled there forever. The end.
Cain, what's happening?
I don't know. I can't tell if this is a desert or a garden. Look, those two trees. Underneath them, isn't that...
Goldie!
Abel, I can barely see you any...
Goldie!
My arms, my legs. It's working. I can walk, I can stand, I can grab and hold. Ha ha! It's working. Look, reality's reversing itself. Everything formed since the fall is swirling backwards into the source. It never happened, and it never will.
What's going on? Where am I? The trees and flowers, all this fruit. Am I dreaming of the garden again?
No, Eve, this time you're really here.
You!
Yes, we're back in Eden now. We can start over, free from sin, live forever in paradise, and never fall.
I don't believe it. It's a trick. I'll wake up in my cave in an hour and make some tea to calm my mind.
You won't need your cave anymore or your tea. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's perfect, peaceful, and innocent.
Now listen, you... Eve! There you are. Look at this. Isn't it just the neatest creature? I think I'm going to call it a turtle.
Wonderful, Adam. You have such a facility for naming things, doesn't he, Eve? Why don't you kids run along now? I noticed some really fascinating animals wandering down by the river, and I'm so anxious to see what you'll end up calling them.
Let go of me. You think I'm going to spend the rest of eternity tagging along after this guy while he thinks of a name for every organism in the universe?
Can you think of a better way to spend it? Eve, look, since the beginning of time, people have longed to return to paradise, and now you're here. What more could you ever want, especially since you've experienced the alternative?
Gosh, Eve, you're behaving in a way I haven't seen before. I'm going to call it mad. I don't know what I want, but it isn't this. There's plenty in the ebb and flow of human history I haven't liked, but I can't pretend it never happened. It's part of me now, and I won't let you just wipe it all away.
Adam, stop her. She's going to eat the forbidden fruit.
Eve, what are you doing? You know we're not supposed to do that. Let me go, Adam. Thank you, Serpent. That was close. Come on, Eve. Let's go down to the river. I want to start figuring out what to call all those things that swim in it. My goodness, look at that thing. I think I'll call it a... No, stop! Guy. Kane, where are we?
The same place we were a few minutes ago, I think.
Look, there's Goldie.
And Eve.
Goldie, we've been looking all over for you.
The feelings may not be mutual, Goldie, but I'm glad to see you as well. And Eve, this is a surprise.
For me as well.
Well, how about that? You know, I think this is the first happy reunion I've ever had. Beep.
Lost.
It's all lost again forever. Ark. Well, what do you know? It's a great Temto himself.
I stand back. I can spit venom that'll burn off your skin, and I'm deadly accurate at 100 feet.
I believe you, Snake. Your tricks won't bail you out of this time. We know everything about you.
Imbeciles, you know nothing, not one step closer here. With a mere glance I can reduce you all to ashes. Careful, Kane. He's lying, or
he'd have done it already. Get him, Gregory. Hold it. What's going on? Is there one Snake or 10?
I can't see where he is at all.
Or? He's gone.
Here we are, Goldie. Do you remember this place? This is where the gold gargoyles guard the stories. All stories, but especially the oldest ones, the ones all the others came out of. Gilgamesh, the Lotus of Vishnu, Coyote, and the Old Man, and of course the Garden of Eden. If you change them, you change everything, dreaming and waking reality both. And so gold gargoyles have sat here since the beginning of time, each one for 1,000 years. You see, they watch over the very fabric of reality. It's an awesome responsibility. That one was the last before you. If all had gone as it should, she'd have hatched you and taught you to be what you are. Only then would she have died, and you'd have built your section of the nest with her bones. But in the Dream Lord's absence, something went wrong. She died too soon, and your egg was stolen. Who stole it, Eve? Temto? Maybe. He's one of the few who knew of this place, and there was an old story he wanted to change desperately, but we may never know for sure. But we do know that Goldie's back in her rightful spot. You're very young yet, dear, and I'd venture to say now you know better than most of your predecessors what it is you defend and how it is you defend it. We need you, Goldie. Are you ready? Weep. Then take those bones and get to work. Guard us well, little gargoyle. And now, goodbye. But Eve, we can't just leave her here.
Beep.
We must, Abel. This is her place. But.
Oh no, don't stop blabbering, you meatball.
Oh,
my toes, can we please cut this short? I'd like to get out of here before I burst an eardrum out drowned in mucus.
Goodbye, Goldie. Goodbye.
For goodness sake, Abel, this really has to stop.
I can't help, okay? I miss Goldie.
I miss her too, Abel, but life goes on. Can you console yourself even a bit with the notion that things have been set right once again?
No, not really.
I never thought the day would come when I'd actually want to cheer you up, but I never thought I'd be doing a lot of things I've been doing of late, so I don't suppose I should be surprised. I have a present for you.
A present?
That's right, here.
This isn't some kind of trick.
After berating you endlessly about your mood, what possible pleasure could I derive from tricking you? And even if I did, I couldn't make you any more miserable than you already are, could it?
I guess not. How beautiful gold and silver apples?
Not apples. Fruit from the trees of knowledge and life. I put them in my pocket back in Eden when no one was looking. I was going to keep them for myself, but I thought you might like them.
Thank you, Cain.
That's it? You don't sound very happy.
No, I like them. They're very nice.
Very nice. I've just given you two of the most valuable items in the universe, and all you can say is very nice? Blasted you oozing clod of self-pity, I have half a mind to kill you just to put you out of your misery. Is that what you want?
Maybe.
What did you say?
Maybe you should. It's awful, but being here with a goalie is worse.
Absolutely not. That's not how it works. I do because I want to.
Please, Cain, you said you wanted me to be happy. Strange. I'm not there like I usually am. I'm somewhere. It's familiar. Like I've been here almost like... Oh, no, it couldn't be. Goldie, it is you.
Oh, strange. I've never seen him look so peaceful and happy. I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm almost scared.